Oh. Oh, always the problems, man.
Hey, where's this guy that's told you he was gonna help you with Zoom?
I don't know, right? Let's do we need the entrance music? Okay, let's put it on. Why not? So I felt hello, everyone. Once again, backed by popular demand, it's your commissioner of the NFL 2021 Legendary Football Pool, coming to you live with another version of our live update segment for not week 1, not week 2, certainly not week 3, and most definitely not week 4, but week 5. That's our week 5 live update segment, and it is the greatest, utmost honor and privilege to be joined here by the one, the only, world's greatest co-host of a live football update in the history of the universe, Mr. Samuel Ennis.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and hello, Johnny O. It's been 5 great weeks. 5 weeks we spent together here in the Legendary Football Pool, and we finally got Harold joined in, Mr. Harold and Kumar, to Facebook and the WhatsApp group. It's amazing. I know. You've been on me for weeks. If Johnny O hasn't been on you, at least for one thing in this year, then you're doing something right, I think. So way to go, ladies and gentlemen. But 5 weeks, Johnny, it's flew by.
High five to week 5, my brother. It's been a minute. It's been a magical. It's been a mystic season so far, because you see your commissioner a little bit lower on the rankings. Nobody suspected that. People predicted some great picks, but nobody predicted that your commissioner wouldn't be at least 1 or 2nd place. I can assure you that.
You are the defending champ, so that is true. No one thought you were going to be down there, even though your name is Johnny O.
Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. But I don't know. Is my name still Johnny O there, Sam?
I don't know. I think this week it looks like I might be Sammy O, and you changed your name to Sammy O as well, because we might have switched up there a little bit. But this week I'm rolling the sleeves up. I'm getting my headband on. I'm ready to work hard and get those picks in. Like Sammy O.
Sammy O, man. Yeah, there you go. Then I'll start picking the zeros. I'll start picking the O's. I'll start picking the winners, like the Sams of the league.
Like some of these people did this last week in week number 5 here in the Legendary Football Pool. But we do have somebody who isn't winning right now this year, but he is somebody over the course of a year, and one of the very few people in the world, a minute amount of people that have actually won the Legendary Football Pool before. And he has a couple words of encouragement to be able to share with everybody. I'm going to kick it back to Johnny O. Johnny O is going to actually introduce us to this gentleman, and he's going to introduce himself as well.
We have the great privilege of having, and you know, I always say one of the greatest accomplishments this life has to offer is winning a week of the Legendary Football Pool. But this gentleman didn't just win a week. He won the year 2019 edition of the Legendary Football Pool. He was a little bit quiet last year, but
that's over 20 weeks of football, Johnny.
Woo! Amen. Amen to that. I'll give you a woo! A Ric Flair woo! To Mr. Jeremy Urquhart.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Yo, it's our 2019 champ. I am back, ready to rumble. I'm coming after that number one spot. Yeah, I know. I'm further down in the rankings right now. It's a slow start, but I'm coming after you guys. I'm slowly making my way to that number one spot. Here we go. The champ is here. Peace. And good luck to all you crazy
Mofos!
There it is. That's our 2019 champ. And just a fun fact, when recruiting the members for the 2019 edition, I remember making him a call from Terrace, BC, and him saying, "John, why in the heck would I join a football pool? I haven't watched a game of football virtually ever." And I said, that sounds like the words of someone who'd probably win. And sure enough, 2019, for all of those sob stories we hear about, "I don't watch football, Commissioner Johnny O. I don't want to join your football pool. I don't know what's going on in the league." Well, there is someone who knew what was going on in 2019 and continues to make some strong pick making. That's Mr. Urquhart, Sammy. I'm sure you can agree, my friend.
Well, that's definitely the case. And what I can say is I am not somebody who did very well in my picks. And let me tell you, I watch football every Sunday. So you don't have to be somebody who watches football to do good at this. Let's just be honest, because Vegas is a lot smarter than we are. But we're in the war room, and people want to know who actually did good last week, not about guys schmucks like me who actually did a bad job, Johnny O, or I guess Sammy O. But let's move on to the people who actually did a good job last week and just came up a little bit short.
Yeah, most certainly. We had a lot of runners up, 4 to be exact. I think it's only fair when you get 22 points that your name gets mentioned by either Samuel or myself, or Samuel or myself. And with that being said, Strider Armstrong, my goodness, past your Duke sales guy, Camaro customer, recruited a number of very worthy, excellent pick-making participants for this year's version, the 2021 version of Legendary Football Pool. So, yeah, congratulations, Strider. 22 points, just one game. That's how close it gets with 123 participants. But almost naming you the week 5 champion. Very close, Strider. Let's get it done next week, my friend.
Way to go, Strider. And tied with Strider, we have Alexis. This lady did a very good job. And let me tell you, Johnny O, the ladies have been representing every single week. There's been a lady up in the top participants in the Legendary Football Pool. But this lady is a good friend of my friend, Kevin Stonehouse, who isn't in the Legendary Football Pool this year. And I guess we know why. It's because his missus is really just showing him how to pick. And what's the point of him even putting an entry in if she's going to pick this well, Johnny O? I mean, she put in a great performance. Like you said, 22 points. That's 11 correct picks. That's about 8 more than I got right. So great job, Alexis. And let's keep it moving, Johnny O.
You know what? Definitely great job indeed. And she's starting a tradition of great pick making. Coming into the league last year, a returning Legendary participant, and really just in full stride. And for those newcomers, I think a lot of our past participants know that I'm pretty good about putting together the percentile of winning picks, male versus female. I hope in the cancellation culture I'm okay to do that. I don't know, but traditionally there has never been a year where the average percent of winning pick making has been higher by the males than the females in the existence of the Legendary Football League. So we're trying to recruit more women. Let's get the pick making percentage up, I guess, right, Sammy?
Yes, that's for sure.
But speaking of recruiting, give some props to administrator Andrew Bartanis, because I know he's taken a lot of slack lately. But one thing he definitely did right was recruited Mark Monkman, newcomer into the pool, or Beg Me Mark, if you will. Actually, Andrew Bartanis recruited this gentleman from Judge Begbie's Tavern in New Westminster. Behind the scenes, you know, the pool's only a certain amount of weeks long for the participants, but it's an all-year venture for administrators and administrative work. And Bartanis, Administrator Andrew Bartanis, he really tried to put something together. He was trying to find a home venue pub for the pool. And despite his best efforts, no call from the GM. He said the GM, Sam, he was going to call me. He's going to talk about it. We were going to make a big Super Bowl party at this Judge Begbie's Tavern. I never got that phone call. So, but what I did do is what I did get was a great Week 5 pick making from Mark Mugman, 22 points. Congratulations.
Hey, way to go. At least we got something out of the deal. Way to go, Bartanis.
Woo!
This is a win for Bartanis as much as it is for Mr. Begbie.
Most definitely.
Next up on the list is, again, tied with 22 points. We had Feed the Zeke, which is my personal longtime friend, Sean Matheson, or I like to call him Sean O. I don't know. I like Sean O's, Johnny O's, Sammy O's. We're all, but he was not picking O's this week. That's for sure. He was picking dubs. And, what can I say? This guy's a lifelong football fan and sports fan. The only problem is he's a Cowboys fan, so that's probably going to hurt in the long run. But if he keeps picking like this, at least he will have something to look forward to moving on, which is the end of the legendary football pool. So again, congratulations, Sean O.
My goodness, congratulations. I know one participant in particular, I love to hear we got another Cowboys fan. I didn't know there was too many Cowboys fans floating around in Canada, but Mr. Tom Johnson, participant since 2009, every year kind of Tommy J's in the mix. He's a great pick maker, but he's the returning Cowboys fan, to say the least. He's a big Cowboys fan since the days of Emmitt Smith and Deion Sanders and Troy Aikman. Tommy J's been right up there cheering for the boys, so he'll be happy to have another participant cheering for his team, because I think it's the only one. But with that said, who do we got next? Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. This gentleman definitely had my vote. I was cheering for him every step of the way, because the segment is always electrifying when he steps up to the plate and gets on here and does the video. Number 5, well, right in there with 22 points, runner-up Tyler Sanchez, most famously known as Cesarelli on a lot of the promo videos, holding up the belt. What an electrifying participant. Great, charismatic natured Tyler Sanchez. Congratulations, my brother. Past Johnny O roommate and close friend, getting right up there near the top. Just one game away.
Yes, and with that being said, there can only be one winner, Johnny O. And this gentleman got to take home the grand prize of $50 this week, and the pride of being able to say, as you said, one of the best accomplishments that could ever be made is winning a week in the legendary football pool and getting your name on the Wall of Fame. And this gentleman, all the way from America, West Philadelphia, born and raised, I tell you, his name, Anthony Jackson, Dom Prett, with 24 points and 12 correct picks. So he obviously picked the Eagles, and I wasn't going to do that, but being from Philadelphia, he picked the Eagles. And I think he actually has a couple of words to be able to say to the pool, maybe tell everybody how to be able to make such great picks. So I'm going to kick it back to Johnny O on the technical side.
Definitely. And on the playground,
so you know it's going to be really smooth.
It's going to be smooth. It's going to be big smooth, as one of our participants is called. But on the playgrounds where Mr. Jackson spent most of his days, but in this particular, I think he's coming live to us in a club of some kind. Here we go.
What's up, Legendary Football League?
Hi, Football League.
We are at my club in Philly, VIP only. And I just want to shout out to a lot of the winners this week, especially the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, man, Green Bay with that kick in overtime. And let's not forget about Lamar Jackson in overtime this week. But you know who caught the biggest win? Your man, Dom Prett. I'm out. Nice playing with y'all. Beat y'all again next week.
My goodness, you know, we love Philly fans. I actually was was raised on Philadelphia Eagles football. My old man, Big Daddy O, as most of my friends call him or know him as, is a huge Philly fan. So I'm happy to have him come live from a club in Philly and praise and celebrate the Eagles win. That's exciting, Sam.
Yeah, and I don't know, Johnny, if we were an international pool before, but we are an international pool now. All the way down in Philadelphia, we have people making picks as far east as Halifax, as far west as here in Vancouver, British Columbia, and not to mention all the rest of Canada as well. So we're happy to be able to have them. And he's obviously got the pulse on the Eagles. So if you want to know on the Eagles game next week, obviously shout out to him and he'll let you know down there and give you some brotherly love. Now, with that being said, though, that 1 week doesn't win you the year, but 1 week could definitely, give you a good push in the standings. So with that being said, I think we should move on to the people who did a great job, not only this week, but have been doing a great job all season long and have put them in the top 5 positions. Or I think actually we have a tie, so top 6 positions this week, Johnny O.
That's right. And with that being said, our 6th place, we've mentioned them in weeks before. We mentioned them last week. The gentleman I credit to teaching me a lot of my defensive back abilities when I was a player way back when. Coach Kozakowski, Rob Kozakowski, 6th place, Cause 21. Fantastic. That's Thunder and Lightning. He's always my first pick to be up there and be crowned champ. Based on my knowledge of his knowledge of the game, I could say it's a very safe pick to think he's going to be a top runner at the end.
And how many points does he have right now, Johnny?
Enough to be in 6th place, Sammy. I'm not as technical as you, my friend. You're throwing like some pretty tough number. But I believe he's at 93 points.
93 points. Way to go. Way to go. All right. And coming in 5th place, we have Mr. 6,000, Kevin Atcham. Congratulations, Mr. Atcham. And not only is this a big day for Mr. Atcham being put into the top 5 in the legendary football pool, but this is a big day for many Spalabellas because they're getting a brand new photocopier. So this is a good day for not only them, not only him, but for them as well. And that's getting distributed by Mr. 6,000 there, Kevin Atcham, and his company. So if you do need your ink replaced or the whole kit and caboodle like Medi Spalabella, you know who to be able to get at. And also if you want to be able to get some good football picks, this guy does it all.
Definitely. We're excited to get Kevin Atcham. You need a photocopier. He's the guy to contact. Family business there. Just an awesome, outstanding gentleman. I used to work with him, co-worker from Van Camp Freightways, but tremendous. Very excited to get the new photocopier and also very excited to see him place 5th. At 4th place, and I love to see strong finishes from our past participants, the returning members. But a member also since 2009, Pedridge Hinge, 4th overall. So a real seasoned veteran getting close to the top 3 there in our 4th place spot. Pedridge Hinge, congratulations. Very great year of pick making this year so far in, to say the least.
Yes, sir. And we have a lot of people that are making great picks. Coming in at number 3, we have Mr. Kyle Lakowski or Klakow. And this guy's been up there every single week, I tell you. Like really close, has not won a week yet. But I'm onto something, Johnny O. I'm pretty sure he just doesn't want to win because he does not want to get hounded by you to be able to make the winner segment video.
Fair enough. The whole YouTube channel, if you have a chance, hit the like and subscribe button. I think that's something we always fail to mention, but trying to progress the league. We did the YouTube channel thing. Obviously all proceeds will be to the best advantage of all the participants. So if you have a chance, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, support legendary football, and all the great efforts everyone puts forth to make all this stuff happen, guys. Thank you.
Yes, for sure. Smash that button. and tell all your friends and all your family, because this is some high quality entertainment, I tell you. Now let's get to number 2.
Number 2 is also from 2009, also a returning veteran. So our participants from the 2009 edition are all getting on the board, it seems, all picking up the pick making. Maybe it was that segment I made about practice not making perfect in the Legendary Football League based on the results. Now all of a sudden it looks like practice is making perfect again, because these guys are really seasoned practice pick making champions for sure. Joe Semler, Fireman Joe, Coach Joe, really strong year so far. Just shy of first place, sitting at 95 points, so 2 points shy of the first place overall champ. I'd like to see Coach Joe get there. I'd love to see that, him be our overall champ, because when it comes to being a poster child or someone, you couldn't pick a better guy to represent the league by being the number 1 overall champion. But if you could, it could perhaps be the gentleman that is our most modest participant. Who is that again, Sammy?
Well, this guy is the number 1 team in the league, a Green Bay Packers fan. So we're happy to have him on top, just like the Packers have been for years. He's been here for weeks. Mr. Michi. This guy, I don't know what to say. He's making constant picks every week. He had the one really big week where he obviously won, and he's been making constant picks every week. And really all it takes, ladies and gentlemen, is a couple of good weeks to be able to vault yourself, or one bad week to be able to drop you down. And he has not had that bad week yet, because he is still taking over the number 1 spot, I think, for the 3rd week in a row, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. He's really been on fire. Just, putting picks together like it ain't no thing, and getting up there every week consistently, and being rewarded with the number 1 spot. So, as a commissioner and you as the co-host, I don't think we can ask for much more than that, because that's
97 total points they're putting up. So this is an Aaron Rodgers-led offense he's putting up in points, I tell you. He's been doing a great job. So we're happy to be able to have a new participant setting the pace for the rest of the league. And we hope everybody else can roll up their sleeves and get their best picks in this week, and do some damage on that lead he's got going on there. I know I got to climb out of about, 40th now, when I was up there all year. So a bad week, as I said, can put you down there, and this guy has not had one. So congratulations again to Mr. Michi. Everybody else, let's make sure we get our picks in early. Then you have the time to be able to tinker. Thursday's coming quickly, and you don't want to get that text message from Johnny O. So make sure you get those best picks in.
Get those best picks, everyone. And Sammy, what's your signature line at the end of the segment?
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.